There are various stages in the growth of your business that can be extremely dangerous. You will crash and you will burn and you won't even know why, because they're all dangerous to you and your health, your mental health, your spiritual health, even your physical health. You deserve better than to be stuck in those danger zones. How do you get out of these zones? Well, you need to either get mad or you need to get excited. You need to reconnect to your dream, to your why, to what made you go for this crazy thing called your business in the first place. From apathy to action is where you take your life from tragic to magic.
Welcome to the Thought Leader Revolution with Nicky. Join the revolution. There's never been a better time in history to speak your truth, find your freedom, and make your fortune. Each week, we interview the world's top thought leaders and learn the secrets of how they built a 6 to 7 figure practice. This episode has been brought to you by eCircleacademy.com, the proven system to add 6 to 7 figures a year to your thought leader practice.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the podcast, The Thought Leader Revolution. I'm your host, Nicky. And boy, do we have another exciting episode lined up for you today. Today's episode is another Thought Leader Nugget. And I'm telling you what, it's a nugget and it's powerful. And what we're talking about today is the dangers of being in the Hubris Zone. Nicky, what the heck's the Hubris Zone? What you talking about, Willis? So let me tell you. There are various stages in the growth of your business that can be extremely dangerous to you. These stages, there's 3 of them, are called the oh shit zone, the apathy zone, and the hubris zone. And let me tell you a little bit about all 3 of them. The oh shit zone is dangerous because that's when you don't have any money, you're running out of money. Your psyche's taking a beating, your bank account's taking a beating, and you're running out of time. And unless you turn it around, you're screwed. The apathy zone, that's when things aren't too bad, things aren't too good. I mean, it's okay. That's when you're driving your old beater car, you're not driving the car of your dreams, you're living in an okay neighborhood, not in the house of your dreams. Things aren't terrible, but they're not great either. And the problem with that zone is you don't have any inspiration. You're just waiting for some external force to wake you out of your torpor. And here's the problem. No external force is coming to save you. And then the final zone, that's the hubris zone. That's when you think you got it all figured out. Your shit don't stink no more. You don't need anybody. You don't need to learn anything else. It's all good. And that's dangerous because when you get into the hubris zone, you stop growing. And your success was built on an edifice of fire and growth. And that edifice is crumbling underneath your feet. And you're starting to crash. You're starting to burn. That's the hubris zone. And you will crash and you will burn and you won't even know why. Here's the truth. All of these are dangerous, but the hubris zone is extremely dangerous. And how do you get out of these zones? Well, you need to either get mad or you need to get excited. You need to reconnect to your dream, to your why, to what made you go for this crazy thing called your business in the first place. You need to get reconnected in your heart. You need to get reconnected in your soul. And then you need to get reconnected to the opportunity. And once you do that, then you get into action, 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 Jackson. That is when you get out of the hubris zone, of the apathy zone, of the oh shit zone, because they're all dangerous. Dangerous to you and your health, your mental health, your spiritual health, even your physical health. So how do you get into action? Well, I suggest that you join me and the great Mark Von Musser in the 100-day sprint. We're coming up with this 100-day sprint. And in 100 days, you can go for 100 grand in new business, 200 grand in new business, 300 grand in new business. We're going to lay out for you daily action steps. It's like 75 hard for your business, as my good friend Mark Von Musser would say. It takes you from apathy to action. You do a certain number of reach outs a day. You do a certain number of calls through those reach outs a day. You do a certain number of emails a day. You do a certain number of podcasts a day. You ask for a certain number of referrals. Boom, 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 boom. 75 hard for your business. You go hard and you see what happens as a result. And I'm telling you, from apathy to action is where you take your life from tragic to magic. That's right, tragic to magic. The Nicky Bill way, the Mark Von Musser way, the E-Circle way. There's danger in being in the hubris zone. There's danger in being in the apathy zone. There's danger in being in the oh shit zone. And you deserve better than to be stuck in those danger zones. So let us extend a hand to you and show you the path forward to victory, because that's what you deserve. You deserve the best the world has to offer you. That's right. And that wraps up another exciting episode of the podcast, The Thought Leader Revolution, another Thought Leader Nugget. And if you enjoyed this, give us a like, give us a rating, give us a review so the algorithm becomes our friend and lets more people hear this awesome, amazing, incredible, inspiring message. And if there's a friend of yours that needs this message, then share it with them right away. Send it to them. Say, have a listen to this Thought Leader Nugget. It's going to change your world, your life. It's going to make you the greatest person you could possibly be, because you did something for another. You were practicing giveology, giving to someone with no expectation of return. That will take you to a space where you feel good and God will give to you.
This episode has been brought to you by eCircleAcademy.com, the proven system to add 6 to 7 figures a year to your thought leader practice.